One of the competencies of medical recording is to be able to determine a disease cause and medical actions completely and accurately. It is based on the Minister of Health Regulation number 377 of 2007. There are 7 competencies that must be possessed by the medical recorder, which is one of them is regarding to classification and codification problem-related health and medical actions. A medical recorder, as a clinical maker or coder, is responsible for the correctness of the diagnosis code that has been set by medical personnel or doctors. So, what happens if a coder can set clinical coding correctly? Is there any relationship between the role of the coder and the accuracy of clinical coding? Also, is there any impact on reimbursement claims? So today, I, Fatima, stand here to bring this topic as the main point, which is the accuracy of clinical coding in submitting reimbursement claims on healthcare facilities and the relationship with a coder. Ladies and gentlemen, before I go with my speech, I'll go with the question first. What is a clinical coding and coder? Why a coder mistake can be found out? Many people still do not understand what a coder is and how important this profession is. Often blame doctors for misdiagnosing patient illness, but forget that the doctor is not the only one who plays a role in the error. Then what is a clinical coding? Clinical coding is a health administration function that involves the translation of written clinical statement into a code format. And a clinical coding will analyze about an episode of patient care and assign a standard code by using a classification system or ICD-10. For example, acute appendicitis is represented by the code K35.8. And then, why a coder mistake can be found out? Because it's related to patient, hospital, and health insurance. A coder must be able to provide the correct diagnosis coding because coding is the determination of the diagnosis code for disease. It is based on the disease classification system that applies in Indonesia, ICD-10. Ladies and gentlemen, according to HAKA 2008, there are 4 important things coding to be able to create the accuracy. First is coding quality. Second, standard and ethic. Third, coding policies and procedures. And the last is ICD-10. If the important things were not fulfilled, then it will cause some problems and will affect the accuracy and the reimbursement claims. Coding quality is the most important factor, which is judged by the knowledge, expertise, and experience of the coder. This has a significant relationship with the accuracy of the patient diagnosis code because it relates on the financing of health services. The accuracy of the clinical data code greatly determines of the smoothness of data, the process of submitting a claim for reimbursement of healthcare costs. And then what is a reimbursement about? Reimbursement is an act of compensating someone for different aspects by giving them an amount equal to what was paid. Since the implementation of prospective payment system, the accuracy of clinical codes has become the heart of hospital financing. But in the reality, many claims were withdrawn by BPJS due to the lack of completeness information and inaccurate coding. The settlement claims will be postponed if their requirements are not complete. Ladies and gentlemen, to make an accurate coding, it must complete with applicable standard, rules, and regulations so that the reimbursement claims process runs smoothly without being delayed. Therefore, I, Adi Fatima, as a medical recorder, remind you about the accuracy of clinical coding in submitting reimbursement claim and to prevent delay in the process of these reimbursement claims. That's all from me. Thank you and have a nice day.